these videos last year, and a lot of you really liked it, and I got a few requests to do another winter ASMR outside video, playing with snow and making different sounds and really just rambling. I know that the lighting is a little bit wonky, and that's mostly because the sun is behind me, but this is the nicest backdrop that we have on our property. So, it was kind of like a pick your poison sort of thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put gloves on because my hands are frozen. I have the gain on my microphone like all the way down, but I know that you're still gonna hear like traffic sounds. There might be some plane sounds, so we're just gonna kind of work around that. And if this video ends up being a fail, then it ends up being a fail. But I feel like if I did it last year, I could do it this year. So this video is going to be kind of similar to last year's. But I thought maybe at the end of the video we could take a little walk in my backyard, and I'll show you what it looks like a little bit, and we can walk in the snow and make crunchy snow sounds. So that'll be towards the end of the video. So last year, if I remember correctly, I made this video in November, so it was over a year ago. And so it was still in 2018, because I remember now, we had that huge snowstorm on the East Coast that nobody was expecting. I remember it was taking people something crazy, 5 or 6 hours to only drive 20 minutes away. So that's why it was made so early in the year. But this year, I don't know about where you guys live, but this winter really hasn't been that bad. I think it snowed maybe 3 times, and only 2 of those times was it significant, where we got a couple of inches. So this past Saturday is when it snowed, and I think here we got 5 or 6 inches. And it's still it's a good couple of days later, and there's still snow everywhere. There is a plane. For those of you that ask all the time, yes, there is an airport literally 4 minutes from my house. So normally when I'm inside, it's not that big of a deal, but filming outside could kind of be a little difficult. But anyway, so there is still a significant amount of snow on the ground. And I knew that I wanted to make this video, but I was having a hard time figuring out when I was gonna do it. And I was terrified that it would melt, but looks like we're good. I like when it snows here because you can see obviously footprints in the snow, and I can see all of the types of animals that pass through here. I don't want to say in the middle of nowhere, but I live with an area with a lot of trees around and a lot of open space, and we get a bunch of different animals. We had had a family of foxes living under our, what's that called? Under our deck. The mom went and like set up shop down there and gave birth to like 4 or 5 babies, and they were living there for a while. And I remember like one morning I looked out the window and I saw the mom leave the deck, and then she went back, I guess, to get the babies, and then they all followed her, and it was so cute. They look like little puppies almost, but with tails. What else do we have around here? Someone spotted a bear, a baby bear, in like my neighbor's yard, but I don't know whatever happened with that, because in my mind, where there's a baby, there's a mama, but nobody ever saw the mom, so I don't know. I think it was a black bear. Sometimes if you are quiet and you're out here at night, you can hear coyotes howling. That's my favorite. But I've never seen one. And then we get like the stereotypical, like the deer, the family of deer that will just pass through our yard. Like a week ago or so, I remember I looked out of the kitchen window and there was a deer like right at the top of that rock up there. I was like, how are you gonna get down from there? Because he wasn't gonna jump, so I guess he like backtracked. When it's warm, we get a lot of hawks like circling around. And those turkeys, not the like normal turkeys, the vicious turkeys. What are they called? I don't know, they're really ugly and really scary looking, and they eat like everything. We have those. So when it's warm and I let Maya out, I have to be very cautious of where she is and make sure that nothing swoops down and picks her up. Alright, so let's see if I can pick some snow up and we'll make some sounds with that. Okay, so I found this. I was just gonna settle for a snowball, but it's all still very icy, and so I just kind of stuck my hand in, and this is what I got. I don't want it to hit my mic stand, so let's make a snowball out of it. Spot that I could think of in my, like, on our property where a neighbor can't really see me. There's a house right there, but they don't have windows on the side of their house for some reason, so there's no window that they can see me out of. There's a house right there. That was a weird sound. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a house over there. If they're home, they can see me. What are you gonna do? I'm just waiting for like one day when a neighbor comes over and they're like, so like, what are you doing in your backyard when you bring all your stuff out? Like all that, like your camera and all this technology. I'm just waiting. I feel like it's gonna happen one day. For the most part, our neighbors are pretty cool. They're really nice. They're two men. I don't know if they're legally married. I think they are legally Southern ASMR Sounds says, she's just not very friendly, and like there were times when we first moved here that I would like drive away, like back out of the driveway to leave, and I would wave at her and she like wouldn't wave back, and I was like, okay, maybe she didn't see me, and then I would do it again and she still wouldn't wave back. And then a couple months ago I was home. I was actually filming a video in my room and I had my blinds wide open, and you guys know that Maya sits on my bed so she can see out the window, and she saw this lady and whoever she was with walking to her car, and she's a dog, so she sees movement, she starts barking, and this lady like literally screams at the top of her lungs. She's like, shut up. And I was like, no, she can't possibly be talking to my dog, like it's a dog and she's in my house, like on our property. So I like get up and I look out the window, and she's like saying like such inconsiderate people, blah blah blah, like mumbling it about us, and I'm like, wait, no. So I stood there by the window and I like purposely wanted her to see me, and I just stood there and I stared at her, and she stopped her car, looked up at me, and like wailed on the horn for like a full 10 seconds, and then I closed the blind, and then she drove away. Like, what? She lives alone. Maybe she just like, I don't know, has anger issues. I don't know. She's like an older lady too. I don't know. So after that, I'm like, you know what? That's your space. This is my space. We don't have to talk or look at each other or anything. So all I would need is for her to see me doing this. It's crumbling. Got all in my microphone. This happened last year too. I remember I did the same thing. Okay, so let's see if we can go take a walk in my backyard, and I'll give you like an overview of what it looks like. I feel like I should do this part as a voiceover, so that's what we'll do. So let's go take a walk. So this is the rock that was behind me, and here's just a little overview of the backyard from the driveway. Although there was clearly a cleared off path there, we're gonna walk in the snow a little bit. So if you are a Patreon of mine, then you have already seen my backyard, but this is the big rock that I love, and we're just making some fresh prints here. There's nothing more satisfying than walking on, you know, just clean, smooth snow. It's our little fire pit we have here. Obviously can't do much with it this time of year, but my mom and her husband actually like made this whole thing by hand, stone by stone, and filled it with a bunch of pebbles. And this is just another overview of the backyard. That is our back deck that leads into the kitchen, and we're gonna make our way over there. So these are some of the animal prints that I was telling you guys about, and there are a couple different ones here, but there are a few deer prints here. You can see the shape of their hooves, so that literally shows you that they come straight up. They actually, I've seen them on the actual deck a couple times. They are not shy at all. This is where we hang out in the summer, and we love to have people over. And thank goodness this part was paved. trees to the right here is all of our summer furniture that's wrapped up for the winter, so it looks horrible right now, but it's just to kind of keep it safe from the weather and keep it from flying around if it gets really windy. Like, most of these are all animal prints, guys. Like, we really don't walk around out here, as you can see, from all the fresh snow. My family is probably gonna look out the window and be like, who the heck was walking around our yard? Also, if my neighbor was home, they're just watching me videotape my feet as I walk. It's just, normal things. But I really like our backyard. I think that they are... Also, wait, side note, what do you think these prints are from, guys? I couldn't really tell. But anyway, I really like our backyard. It's really spacious. As you can see, it was such a pretty day outside when I filmed this. It was really, really cold. Don't get me wrong, it was freezing. And my toes were a little numb when I went inside, not gonna lie. But it was just really pretty. Clear blue sky. At least it wasn't windy, so I will be thankful for that. Also, it's really hard to walk and videotape your feet. Videotape, what year am I in? Record my feet as I walk. It's harder than you would think. But anyway, that is our little ASMR in the snow video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for all of your support, and I will see you